Howdy, everybody. It's Louis Kachui here again. Just got out of work, hitting that OT, getting paid every day. Can't rhyme. I don't care. Today's video is going to be about something very special to me that relates to something that shaped just who I am today. And that would be my generation's cartoon idol, who is SpongeBob. And as many kids, when, I was in grade school, I was child status, I obsessed with SpongeBob. He was my yellow Superman, you know what I mean? My father had Superman, my grandfather had Popeye, I had SpongeBob. And I loved SpongeBob so much. I loved drawing so much. And I just combined the two one day into a notebook. And, it started with drawing SpongeBob himself. And then I was like, what about variations? As if he was like Kirby or something. But it started with, Stripe Bob, Hands Bob, Eyes Bob, everything you could imagine being SpongeBob themed, I crammed into this notebook. Every page was a different variation of SpongeBob. And, I don't know how to do this from the whole thing is just full of, different SpongeBobs. And I could go through this on another day where, I'll actually show which one is which and what the specific ones are, but I'm not doing that this time because there are 160 something different of these SpongeBobs. I'm not doing that right now. I don't have the patience for it right now. But what makes this so interesting is, without giving too much information, my mother was in the literature business, publications. They were doing a book deal with Nickelodeon, and I forget exactly who it was, but basically my mom knew about this book and she had to tell the person at Nickelodeon. Game of telephone ensues, and the man, the myth, the legend himself, Steven Hillenburg, heard about it. And my mom, I don't think she photocopied the entire book, but, we photocopied a very large amount of these things, sent them in to Nickelodeon. Steven Hillenburg liked them enough to where he sent me back an original cell, real, OG ink. Everything is straight from the animation lab, and it says, "To Louis, thanks for the drawings." There's Steven Hillenburg and old Gary. So I wanted to share this because this is like freaking, Walt Disney autographed Mickey Mouse photo. You know what I mean? This is my generation's Walt Disney just signed a picture. Steven Hillenburg was like, "Louis, thanks for the drawings. Here's a picture of mine." I could only hope to one day be where he got to, man. That is just crazy. What an inspiration. But yeah, I just had to share that. I'm super proud. I finally got back the notebook of SpongeBob's, so that will probably be a video down the road once I get the patience and the, I guess, once I swallow my pride. I've been looking at a lot of these things and I'm just like, oh God, I was stupid as a child. But I feel like we all do that. It's only natural. I'm much better than childhood me. So, yeah. I'm super, again, SpongeBob one more time for the camera. Rest in peace, Steve. Thank you for everything you've done, buddy. I hope all my SpongeBob fans can resonate with this as one big heck yeah. Let's all keep up the nautical nonsense, everybody. I know none of us want to be a Squidward. Remember, people order our patties. I'll see you in the next video. I hope the rest of your night goes well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.